Hello, good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, Calgary. Welcome to Pridecast. I'm your host, Karla Marx. I am so excited to be giving you a recap of all of the hottest community events, news, and FAQs around Pride that you might need to know.
In the spirit of respect, reciprocity, and truth, we at Calgary Pride wish to honor and acknowledge Moh'kinsstis and the traditional Treaty 7 territory and oral practices of the Blackfoot Confederacy, Siksika, Kainai, Piikani, and Lyarhe Nakoda and Tsuut'ina First Nations. We acknowledge that the territory we inhabit is home to the Métis Nation of Alberta, Region 3, within the historical Northwest Métis homeland.
Quick little history fact for you. Calgary's first Pride Week started as a weekend of workshops in 1988. In 1990, Calgary's third annual Pride Festival had a political rally that drew 400 people at Memorial Park. That means that consequently, the first parade in 1991 was actually a part of the fourth annual Pride Festival. The more you know. All right, we have some amazing events to tell you about. This is the closing weekend of the 22nd annual Fairy Tales Film Festival. There's a whole host of amazing films being shown this weekend, including Button Out on May 22nd. Button Out is a lively animated personal homage to the filmmaker's own history of protest and the wider story of the LGBTQ2S+ experiences contained in the collection of over 1,200 buttons housed at the Archives, Canada's largest LGBTQ2S+ archives in Toronto. There's also the Bitter Years that's playing on May 22nd at 7:15. Bitter Years retraces the life of Mario Miele, one of the founders of the Italian homosexual liberation movement, and created at the beginning of the 70s. It is about an hour long. It's in Italian and English. It is going to be wonderful. There is also a film called Dear Freddy that is playing on the 23rd of May at 3 p.m. Freddy Hirsch was a proud homosexual Jew, and he ran a daycare for nearly 600 children in Auschwitz. Freddy was admired by his kids and fought to his last breath to maintain their human dignity. Finally, we also have the Exploration of Identities Shorts package. That's playing on the 24th of May at 7 p.m. And identity is an ever-shifting process, and as we grow in our awareness as intersexual community, we are beginning to see new types of identity stories emerge that have previously gone untold. This is a collection of films from a new perspective. Stories of first queer proms celebrated from ages 17 all the way up to 88, an animated take romantic comedy, the powerful love between siblings, and a tour of the morning like you've never seen it before. This collection of lovely and touching films are perfect for closing out your festival experience at home with the Fairy Tales Film Festival. I've caught a bit of it. It is absolutely wonderful. 22 years running in this city. So if you have a moment this weekend, check it out. Another event coming at you is Shock Therapy Solitary Confinement Drag Show. This airs on Friday, May 22nd at 7 p.m. It will be available through Twitch. You can find more information about this really cool, dark, and scary show by following Shock Therapy on Facebook or Instagram, and you can find out all those details there. Next event we have coming to you from Fake Mustache, Drag King, Queen, and Monarch Troupe. It's Hot, Hot Heat. This one is coming at you on Thursday, May 28th at 8 p.m. live on Facebook. Find them on the Fake Mustache Facebook page. They're streaming all night long. The show is pay what you can, but suggested donation is $10 to support the performers. It has an all-star lineup I'm hosting, and it features Duke Carson, the marvelous Moby Dick, the very best, Angelina Starchild, Oliver Twirl, Butch Squeeze, Alec Gingerben, Shane On You, and Noble Oni. Truly a star-studded cast. So how is COVID-19 impacting the LGBTQ plus community? Well, COVID-19 is impacting the employment of 53% of Canada's gender and sexually diverse community. Though members of the LGBTQ2S plus community are disproportionately impacted, we believe it's our opportunity and responsibility to support the economic recovery and well-being of all of these and all Calgarians. So what's happening with Calgary Pride? Well, it's being reimagined for its 30th anniversary. Pride is not something that can be canceled. It is created every single day by its members of our community and through acts of allyship and love. The Pride Festival is a celebration of all of that. And we would like to celebrate with the hashtag We Are Calgary Pride. Love that. Calgary Pride will put the full force of our communication platform and marketing and festival production budget behind a citywide festival business initiative while also providing business owners free online diversity and inclusion training. We also ask that businesses include a fundraising option for those patrons able to engage. Any support received by Calgary Pride will help maintain our operational needs and plan for next year. Live online content of the festival will be curated by Calgary Pride, including performances from LGBTQ2S+ artists, workshops, interviews, and community newscasts, accessible to the public free of charge, leading up to and during Calgary Pride Week. This content will be available through YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn, and Twitch. Check out our website for all the details at calgarypride.ca and follow us on social media and take us in your Instagram stories too. All right, and that's it for me on this week's edition of Pridecast. Stay tuned for your next host, the wonderful and talented Mr. Terry Stevens.